Hi guys, I've got a haul for you and it's a nice bit of exclusive YouTube content. This won't be going on my blog in any form. Well, I might post the video to the blog, but I won't be doing a blog post on any of these items. So I've got a haul for you today and it's sort of lifestyle home Christmas stationery. That should cover a lot of areas. It's a big haul. Yeah, it's Christmas. So I've got, it's not Christmas, it's November, it's not Christmas yet. I wish it was. I love Christmas. And yeah, arguably it is too early, but yeah, I like Christmas, so I'm always willing to start Christmas early. Anyway, it's some Christmas things, some reasonable Christmas things that you should be able to get your hands on now, and I would get moving for if you want. Yeah, a bit of home things, some stationery, yeah, home fragrance, that type of thing. So we'll get started. And we'll get started with one of my favourite ever shops. I never thought I would say that as like a very snobbish 13-year-old. Poundland, yeah. Discount stores used to be really embarrassing when you were a child. God forbid your mum went into pound stretchers or anything like that. Now it's like, yeah, I'm an adult. I want to save money. I want to get things like on a budget. You know, I'm not going to waste my money going to a posh shop if I can buy the same thing cheaper elsewhere. So, you know, with age comes experience and sense. So, Poundland. Now, they've been getting the Christmas things in for a little while now. But, as I say, it's very much when you see something in shops like Poundland, like Primark, any budget shop really, you need to get them because there's no guarantee they'll be there next time. So what I'm going to show you, apologies if you can't find it or anything like that, I found it. Everything I found was bought either in the Metro Centre Poundland or the Concert County Durham Poundland. So all the Poundland items came from either of those two stores. Apologies, I can't guarantee that these stuff will be in your local store, but they are Christmas things, so hopefully you will be able to find them. Right. If you've watched any of my Primark hauls, either this year or last year, you'll know that over the I've picked up a few things with regards to reindeers, sort of metallic reindeers. I've got some tea light holders, and I've got a Primark haul coming up, and I got a Christmas bauble, which was like reindeers. And as I say, I got these little tea light holders that are shaped like reindeers. I'll link to one of the videos below so you can actually see what I'm talking about. And I found these in Poundland, and these are very, very similar, but bigger. These are absolutely adorable. That is a reindeer tea light. So this is the metallic gold one. I can start getting the tags off. I'm going to have to soak the tags off, unfortunately. But how cute are they? They're ceramic, and they're gorgeous. So you've got a little place in there for your tea light. I might just use battery ones because I don't really want to spoil them, to be honest. I think they're lovely. So this is what he is. And he was £1. I know I've not everything in a Poundland, and Poundland is £1 now, but this was £1. So I thought he was really nice. And he also has a little chum, because I tried to get these as close as I could to match my smaller tea light holders. And he also comes in a sort of a creamy off-white. My mum thought it looked like a cow. It does not look like a cow, it's a fat reindeer. So there you go, so there he is, and then again your section for your tea light in the back. So I got those, I thought they were adorable. And if you like reindeers, I also got this, which is just like a reindeer ornament for Christmas. To be honest, you see houses that have these like all year round as like winter themed. So you could, who cares anymore if things are, whether things would be Christmas. And it's not a tea light holder, it's just a plain silver deer. Now this one's definitely for my room, because I think you look lovely in my room. So yeah, quite handy. Again, ceramic or glass. So yeah, I thought they were really good value for £1 each. Those, I thought these were really nice. What else is from Poundland? I also got this. I've seen a couple of these around, and I've seen them for like a tiny bit more money than this. Again, this is from the Christmas? Merry Christmas, and it is the Sparkle Plaque. And I don't know how well you can see it. I like these, but as I say, I've got an issue with them. It basically says, leave a little sparkle wherever you go. And it's glittery. It's got glitter inside. But the thing is, if you hang it on the wall, then the glitter's just all going to sink to the bottom, which is nice. It looks okay. But you really want to like snow globe it and shake it around a bit. So they'd be good if they had sort of a water in to give you that effect, but they don't. But never mind. I think that's nice. And that doesn't have to really be for Christmas, I don't think. I don't think that has to be for Christmas. Well, that was from Poundland. I'm usually, I make my own Christmas cards. I don't send a lot of Christmas cards anymore because who, to be honest, does. It's too expensive to send them, and if you can see someone in the flesh or you can send someone an email, it's sometimes easier that way. But I do try to make Christmas cards for my family and for my special friends. So I'm always looking for new Christmas card stuff and card making things. And I bought a couple of bits in Poundland, and I got some of this, which is the washi tape. And it's 3 rolls, 3 meters a roll, which is actually quite a lot. And you can either use these for wrapping or you can use them for card making. I usually go quite a traditional theme in my cards, sort of golds, reds and greens. But sometimes I vary that. I did a couple of years ago where I did like, it was a lamp post with a cat underneath and it was star and snow and everything. That was like different. But normally I go for something quite traditional. And yeah, so I've got some washi tape. So you got 3 rolls. You got sort of a traditional Victoriana Merry Christmas. You got a red and white spot. And you got a one with Christmas trees and look like stars. So I've got those. And I also got a pack of cardstock, A6 card sets, make 15 cards and 15 envelopes, and sort of like an old gold. I think it is a gold. It's a very sort of old gold. It's not, it could even pass for sort of that sort of brown paper packages look. But yeah, they were £1 as well, so I got those. And the final Poundland item in my haul is these coat hangers. I'm a bit obsessed with flocked coat hangers. Basically, if ever you read anything about decluttering and tips and all the rest of it, they always say make sure your hangers are the same, because if your hangers are the same, you'll fit a lot more in your wardrobe. Now, I know that, I mean, go in any wardrobe and literally they're full of shop hangers. If you get a hanger with an item, you keep the hanger, or do you want your hangers? And I usually say yes, I usually take them. And then you end up with millions and then nothing fits because some of them are thick and then you can't get them in. So I'm a big lover of these flocked hangers. I've got quite a few over the years in different colours. I'm not too anal. I'm not bothered about what colour they are. They don't all have to be the same colour. Just roughly the same thickness, and then you can actually fit more things in the wardrobe. Plus the flocking means, I don't know how well you can see the flocking. Means that stuff doesn't tend to fall off as easily. It kind of clings a bit more, and they're thinner as well, so you can see they're a lot thinner. So yeah, I've got a few different colours, and I do try to put as much of my things on these as possible now. Primark do them. I've got some Primark ones. I got some from QVC when they first came out. QVC were the first place that I knew that ever sold them. But you can get them pretty much anywhere now, and I was running a bit low, so I just got a set of 3 from Poundland, black ones. I think they come in different colours as well, but it was just the 3, and it was just to top some things up. If I have a proper clear out, I'll actually create a few hangers anyway, but just got some spare just in case. So that was Poundland. Is that all my Poundland? Yes, I think that was all my Poundland. Yep, that was all my Poundland. What next? What next? Let's have a look. Okay, right, I'll go on to this next item now, and then I can talk about some of the things. Right, yeah, basically, diary. Never used to be a diary keeper. Well, I used to be a diary keeper, as in the sense, today I went to the cinema with my friend Helen to see blah. Yeah, those type of diaries that are really uninteresting, and you think, who the hell would ever read that? So, you know, you burn them or you rip them up and get rid of them. I've never been a diary maker in that sense. I was for a while, and then I just got out of the habit of it. I know people who are prolific diaries. My godmother's wrote a diary for like 30 years she's wrote, and she's never thrown any of them out, which I find really strange, but never mind, whatever. But diaries are useful, especially when you're going to events and you've got lots of appointments to deal with and things. Yeah, you can put it on your phone, but it's not quite the same. So I do like a paper diary. I do like to see things written down. And I was having a look around for my 2018 ones. And normally Paper Chase is my place to go for. I normally get Paper Chase ones. But there was nothing I kind of liked this year. Everything was similar to what I'd had in previous years. And I wanted something a bit different. So this is quirky. It's different and it's cute as hell. And it is Pusheen. I love Pusheen. I love anything cat related. And there's something about Pusheen which is incredibly fat tabby cat. So my thing. So this is bloody adorable. So, full colour, nice shiny pages. And then at the start of the month it's got birthdays, top priorities, notice goals, my treat, special dates. So it's got one of these at the start of the month. So I think that's a really nice thing. And instead of just having your normally lines for dates, you've got little blocks, which I think is really cute. And then obviously they're all issued with like pictures of Pusheen, and there he is dressed as the Easter Bunny. Mermaid. My birthday month is a mermaid. So yeah, anyway, I think that's really cute. It's really nice. And so then you've got obviously all your months and everything. Then you've got bit for names and addresses at the back. And you've got a few pages for notes and things, which is really sweet. And it's hardbacked, and obviously you get the ribbon so you can find your date as well. So I thought that was really cute. I really like that. So yeah, Pusheen. Anyway, the last three things I'm going to show you are all home fragrance related. And I'm going to start off with this, which is the Aldi Jo Malone dupe Reed Diffusers. Now I've already got one of the candles. I've tried to get more, but they've never got them. Every time I go back I haven't got them. But I am slightly in love with number 3, which is Pomegranate Noir. It's not the craziest, strongest smelling candle I've ever used, but for that reason it's perfect in my bedroom. I've been using it. I'm working when I'm blogging and things, I'm working from my room at the moment because my room is a tip, my office is a tip, everywhere upstairs there's just boxes and piles of clutter. We're desperately clearing stuff out. You know when you just end up with so much stuff and you just think, I can't live like this anymore. So anyway, we're clearing out. So I'm working from my room rather than my desk at the moment. So I'm just putting on a candle, kind of absorbing, concentrating on what I'm doing. And yeah, this is one that I've really been liking using. I want to smell the rest of them properly, the candles. And there's something going around about candles exploding. There's one I'm aware of that's exploded. That can happen to any single candle brand out there. So I don't know whether the person is just trying to discredit. I mean, it's happened and it's awful because somebody could have been hurt. But I just think it can happen with any candle brand. The plain simple fact is sometimes you're not burning them properly. You're burning them too long, so you're not trimming wicks and it's getting too smoky and all the rest of it, so it's getting too hot. Or there's been a problem when it's been poured. I mean, I've seen proper Jo Malone candles. I've seen Yankee, all which similar things have happened. So you know, it's not like they're all going to explode because they're clearly not. Because mine's absolutely fine. Mine isn't even smoking hardly. The one in the thing was covered in smoke. The picture I've seen. And mine's not like that at all. And I know loads of people who've burnt them perfectly successfully without them exploding. So anyway. So I will definitely be getting some more when I can get in. It's the basil and mandarin. That's the one I want to smell, but that's the one they've never ever got. Anyway, somebody told me that the Reed diffusers were actually nicer than the candles. And I do love a Reed diffuser. It's nice lazy fragrancing. You just put it, leave it, turn the reeds occasionally. And you've got a fragrance. Some of them lasted. I've had them before. I've got a Yankee one at the moment. I'm using a Yankee lemon lavender one at the moment, and I swear I've had it for about 3 months, and it's still got loads of oil left in it. So they can last ages. It depends on how warm your room is and all the rest of it. But Reed diffusers are really good, especially if you don't go into a room, say, that often. put them in a room. It's got to be a warmish room because otherwise the oils won't evaporate at all, but real diffusers are really good for that. They say it lasts for up to 2 months, this one, because this is quite a big one actually. Blah, blah, blah. Essential scent of pepper, amber and red berries with clove and herbal accords that entwine with patchouli and exotic woods. I'm not a big fan of patchouli, but never mind, there must be patchouli in there somewhere. But I do love that smell. I think these are about $3.99. As I say, I've heard really good things about the diffusers, so I can't wait to give this a go. It might be a while because I'm going to move on off when this Yankee one eventually finishes. I will be moving on to the Christmas ones. But yeah, I had to take that when I got my hands on that when I could. Right, next up, more reed diffusers. Next do festive fragrance really well in my opinion. The Festive Spice is one of my go-to Christmas scents and I use it all the time, and I've always got a candle or two or the reed diffusers. Now this year they've introduced, well like they did last year, they introduced some new fragrances, and one of them in particular I fell in love with, and it was this one, which is mulled wine. Now, a long time ago, Yankee Candle did a candle, a festive candle that was called mulled wine, and it smelled exactly like mulled wine. And it's one of my favourite Yankee Christmas fragrances ever, but it was discontinued. I've got about that much left in a jar, and it gets burnt very sparingly on Christmas Day. So that's when we burn it, but it's running low and it's going to disappear at some point. Now this isn't exactly the same as that. I'm not going to say that it is. It's got a slightly different note. It's a bit fruitier. It's not this. It's different, but it's just as nice. And it is the mulled wine. And so I've already got a candle, which I might actually get another one. I'm debating because they do last a long time. So I've still got one bit from last year, and I've got some Festive Spice. So I probably won't end up buying another candle. I might though. So I got some diffusers instead, and I got mulled wine, and I don't know how well you can see, it's got a little charm on, which is a little glass on, and the notes in this are mandarin, ginger, red wine, nutmeg, cedarwood and musk. Now this one lasts for up to 9 weeks. And yeah, I think they only do this size in the singular ones, but they do it in candles as well. So I couldn't resist getting one of those because, as I say, the candle was lovely and I've really enjoyed using the candle. So that's that. And because they've introduced some new fragrances this year, I ended up buying one of the little sets. I think these are about £10. One thing, when you order from Next online, don't put prices on things. So it's quite hard to know how much things are. Anyway, you've got 4 fragrances here, the 4 new festive fragrances for this year, which are gingerbread, mulled wine, prosecco and gin fizz. Now I've already got my mum a gingerbread. My mum likes anything gingerbread, anything foodie my mum likes. So I've already got her one of the gingerbread ones in the large size, which I'm going to give her to her before Christmas. So yeah, these are just the mini ones. These last for 2 weeks each, but they can actually last longer. I've had a couple of the mini sets that have lasted longer. Now the gingerbread is crystallized ginger, cinnamon, maple and nutmeg. The prosecco is prosecco accord, raspberry, vanilla peach, and spice and amber. And the gin fizz is cassis and aniseed, rosehip, red fruits, amber and cinnamon. So these are just like 25 mils, but again they've got the cute little charm. I think they'd be a really nice gift actually. Just like, or something just to like cheer up the festive home or something. As I say, the warmer the room you have them in, the quicker you'll use them. They'll disappear, but as I say, they're great for rooms you don't go into that often. Just to like put a bit of scent there, other than burn the candle all the time. I'll see if I can get them out. Can I get them out? No, they're not. You just get a pack of sticks. Now what you're looking for is wood or paper sticks. Because sometimes, which is rather ridiculous, they have plastic sticks, which is a really silly idea in my opinion. And this one, that one's the mulled wine one. So they're just like little balls. So they're really cute. I really like those. And as I say, once my lemon lavender finishes, I'll be spreading these around the house and yeah, smelling lovely and festive. So I think that was actually it. I can't think of anything else. So I think that was it for that one. Let me know if you've got any questions on anything that I've bought. Anything you think I might like elsewhere, then let me know. Love to know your favourite festive fragrances as well. What do you like, specific smells or products at Christmas? Let me know, and yeah, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and check out my other social media links, which are linked below, to find me elsewhere on the interweb. Thanks for watching, and I will see you really soon with another video that will probably bring me my very long awaited Primark haul. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.